What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Hockey Talks, and this is a tough pill to swallow. Did see it coming, but see, we are the New York Rangers playing the Dallas Stars, and the New York Rangers just traded Matt Zuccarello to the Dallas Stars. Let me go through the whole trade. Pull it up real quick. So, Zuccarello was traded for, sorry, I'm kind of reading it right now, for a second-round pick in 2019 and a third-round pick in 2020. The second round becomes a first if Dallas wins 2 playoff rounds, so basically making it to the Western Conference Finals. And that third-round pick in 2020 becomes a first if Zuccarello resigns with Dallas. So let's talk about who won this trade. As a Ranger fan, I'm just going to talk about what I think real quick. I think it's a pretty good trade. I thought maybe we could get a first-round pick and like a prospect for Zook. And look at that, holy shit. Instead, we get a second-round pick, which with Dallas, I don't think they're really capable of making it to the Western Conference Finals. Maybe they are. I hope they do, because, we'll get another first, but obviously it'll be late round. But Zuccarello maybe re-signing Dallas is probably a high chance, unless, of course, obviously with a pick being conditioned under if Zuccarello resigns. Like I always talked about how maybe the Rangers could bring back Zuccarello, but now that they have a pick that is a third and becomes a first, if he resigns with Dallas, they are definitely not going to try to resign him. But Zuccarello maybe could possibly resign with them for maybe like a 2-year contract, or since they have their window is still open, they probably have to make a few more trades. And hopefully they win 2 rounds. I don't really know. Teams like Winnipeg, Vegas, Calgary. I'm just naming like the top teams. Nashville's kind of been struggling at late. I think Saints. I'm just trying to think. I think if the playoffs start right now, Dallas would be playing. Maybe Winnipeg, I think. I'm trying to think who's the top in their division, but yeah, it's gonna be tough for Dallas. They're gonna have but I think with Zuccarello, I think he'll play even better with Sagan and Ben. I kept saying, if he got traded to Edmonton, he got traded to playing with like McDavid, Sagan, or Ben. Like he'll be even better than he was on the Rangers. So, but with the Rangers, obviously, if they don't make the first 2 rounds, they will have so far 1 first and also 3 second-round picks. They have their own. They have a conditional pick that turns into a first if Tampa wins the Cup, and then they have this pick. But obviously, the move. So, if Tampa wins the Cup and Dallas makes it to the first, if Dallas makes it to the Western Conference Finals, then the Rangers will have 3 first-round picks, and plus maybe another first-round pick coming for Hayes. But I think with Hayes, they might get a conditional second, and it'll turn to a first if he re-signs. Because knowing Hayes and how big of how big of a target he is, and he's still labeled as a rental, I think there will be a condition on whether he re-signs. And there was one with Zuccarello, and I did think there was going to be one for Zuccarello, so. Not much else to say. Obviously, tonight has been pretty hectic. There was a lot of reports that Zuccarello was going to Dallas. Wasn't so sure for who, though. Sorry, I always get my ass clapped in these games because, it's only 3-1, but I'm always talking about the trade and what a pass. But this one, I'm wearing my Zuccarello jersey. I just think that, of course, now that there's a pick that could possibly because maybe Dallas won't even make the playoffs next year, and it's a high chance because they're not like the best team. Obviously that whole controversy or whole tension with them and their owner. Obviously, I don't think their defense is that great, and their goaltending isn't that great either. So, but as of right now, we have 1 first-round pick and then 3 second-rounders. It's a high chance we'll have 2 first-round picks. I hope Tampa will win the Cup. They are killing it, absolutely killing it. We'll win the President's Trophy. For the winner of this trade, I don't even know. If the Rangers... No. If Dallas wins the 2 playoff series and Zuccarello resigns, that's 2 first-round picks for Zuccarello. That's a win. Obviously, if none of that happens, a second and third, it's not the best, but not the worst. So I would think the Rangers... I think that, if they win the 2 playoff series, that second-round pick turns into a first, and then if Zuccarello resigns, that third turns into a second. That's what I thought it was going to be. The third would turn into a second. But the fact that the third will turn into a first, that's pretty good. I kind of like that. And Zuccarello, I think for him, he'll probably stay. I don't think he'll, obviously with this being a condition, the Rangers are not going to really want him, I guess. They're not going to bring him back, even though I thought that the Rangers would bring him back. But this might be the same thing with Hayes. But, the Rangers did play really good without both of them. I don't know if the Devils are just that bad. But I'm trying to think of anything else. I think I'll end the video after this period. There's only a minute left. I'm trying to think of anything else I could say. Obviously, guys like Adam McQuaid, Kevin Hayes, Nemestikov, even Ryan Strome, all guys who seem like Ryan Strome actually news came out today that the Rangers were shopping him. So, and he scored 2 goals against the Devils, and I think the Canadiens GM was in the house, and it seems like he's gonna want to go after Strome for that depth piece. And he's been playing well with the Rangers. I think, like I said before, we definitely won that Spooner trade, because Spooner's just not on Edmonton anymore. But Strome's been playing well. I think he scored his 10th goal this season. I think he scored 1 or 2. Did he score 1 goal? I think he scored 1 goal. He had 3 points, 20 games when he got traded. So the fact that we can get we have a chance to get 2 first-round picks for Zuccarello, that's pretty nice. I like that a lot. And obviously, if it was just a second and third round pick for Zuccarello, it would have been bad. But obviously, I think Zuccarello will re-sign with the Stars, knowing that the Rangers wouldn't want him. For the Stars to win the 2 playoff rounds, I think they could do it. Might be, if they just catch fire, that'll be big. But we'll see. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And it's going to be weird not seeing Zuccarello. It was weird today. So, obviously, if guys like Hayes, McQuaid, and Nemestikov, and Jerome get traded, I'll be be on the lookout for more videos. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm going to try to get my life ready without Zuccarello. So, see you guys next time.